Gil Martin here, and welcome everybody to today's episode of the Daily Packers Post, where we bring you in-depth videos on your Green Bay Packers. We have new episodes dropping every day, Monday through Friday, so hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our website at thepackerspost.com for in-depth articles on your Green Bay Packers. Today, we ask the difficult question, can the Green Bay Packers recover from their devastating loss to the Chicago Bears Saturday night? An overtime loss. They're up by 10 points with 2 minutes left and suffered a painful collapse that allowed the Bears to tie the game in the closing seconds of regulation and then win it in overtime. So in a matter of minutes, the Packers went from having the inside track on the number 2 seed in the NFC and having at least one home playoff game to battling for their very playoff lives. And while the Packers still have an excellent mathematical chance to make the playoffs, can they recover from this emotional loss to the Bears and get back to playing the kind of football they need to play to go on a playoff run? And I mean, I don't think there's any doubt right now that A, the Packers should have won this game against the Bears, and B, that it's a pretty emotional loss. I mean, onside kicks, you have roughly a 1 in 12 chance of recovering if you're the kicking team. Romeo Doubs had the best chance of recovering the onside kick. He misplayed it. The Bears end up recovering, and they go on to score the touchdown that ties the game in the final minute. Matt LaFleur, Packers coach, said, "It does hurt. Feel like you're rubbing salt in the wound there, but that's the reality of it. It should hurt because these guys, all of us, we put a lot into this thing. You had opportunities. You're up 2 scores late in the game, and unfortunately, it flipped pretty quick. Just too many critical errors in critical moments." And Rashawn Gary chiming in as well, feels like he said, "The great thing about this game is it's bittersweet now, but we've got another opportunity to erase the taste out of our mouth this week, and we have another opportunity to correct ourselves and still put ourselves where we want to be at the end of the season." And to his credit, Romeo Doubs, he basically took responsibility for the mistake he made. He said, "Bleep, I missed it. It's just this game, bro. I rep this bleep all week, and yeah, bro, somebody got to be responsible, and I'm willing to take on 1,000% of it." And look, there are 2 components to getting back on track if you're the Green Bay Packers. Right now, with 2 games to play, the Packers' magic number is 1. Either the Packers have to win another game or the Lions have to lose another game, and Green Bay is in the postseason. But boy, oh boy, injuries are starting to add up. We know Jordan Love suffered a concussion in the second quarter. He did not return. He has to get out of concussion protocol in order to play on Saturday. And while Malik Willis played really well, had a quarterback rating of more than 140, he also appeared to suffer an injury late in regulation, did come back and finish the game, but whether or not he'll be available remains up in the air, and we're waiting for an update from the team. Probably get one by Tuesday. Josh Jacobs, he played through a knee injury, gutted one out for the team, but was limited and wasn't as effective as he normally is. Also had a key fumble inside the Bears' 5-yard line. Green Bay 0 for 5 in the red zone in this game. Willis also fumbled inside the red zone in overtime. So again, those kind of mistakes hurting. And then, look, the Packers did not have their best offensive lineman in Zach Tom. Christian Watson was on, he was playing through chest and shoulder injuries. Romeo Doubs appeared to suffer an injury on the onside kick. Evan Williams missed the game, although the Packers secondary did play well in his absence, at least for the first 57 minutes of this game. You're already without Micah Parsons, obviously, Tucker Kraft, Devontae Wyatt. Those 3 are gone for the season. John Fitzpatrick, the backup tight end, also injured in this game. Luke Musgrave right now the only healthy, natural tight end on this roster. These injuries make it harder, and it makes it harder for the team to win games, obviously, but it also makes it harder emotionally because these backups, these players that stepped into roles when the guys we mentioned were either out or struggling with their own injuries, they play well for most of the game and then watch it all slip away. So, look, the good news is that if the Packers make the playoffs as the 7th seed, the odds are the team they'll face in the first round, the Chicago Bears. So now they have to shake off the disappointment and the shock and the emotional loss and get back to the business of winning football games. Matt LaFleur basically said, I have so much confidence with our guys that these guys will rally around each other. They'll support one another. They'll lift the guys that need to be lifted up, and they'll battle. We saw it tonight. Certainly the game didn't end the way we wanted it. I thought I was so proud of our guys to be able to handle all the adversity and to continue to battle and fight. Unfortunately, just some of those plays at the end of the game didn't go our way. But if we can regroup and gather and learn from it, it can be a great lesson. And, here's the thing. The cliche in football is that great teams do not collapse at the end of games like this. But the truth is also that when things like this do happen, great teams respond and bounce back. And that is going to be the key for this Green Bay Packers team. Not that it's going to be easy. The Baltimore Ravens are going to need to win and are still fighting for their playoff lives in the weak AFC North. So the Packers will have their work cut out for them. But here's what Matt LaFleur said to sort of sum it all up. It's tough. It's always tough in this league to have to rebound and get it together. But that's exactly what we have to do and exactly what we will do. Bottom line is we've got to deal with it. We've got to learn from it. And we've got to find a way to go 1-0. That's going to be the message to this team. How they respond to that message determines probably whether or not they get into the playoffs. And then if they get there, can they go out and win some games to try to reach that elusive return trip to the Super Bowl? It's been 15 seasons since the Packers reached it. Check out our website at thepackerspost.com for in-depth articles on the Packers. Here on YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe to the Daily Packers Post so you never miss an episode. I'm Gil Martin. Thank you so much for watching the Daily Packers Post. Have a great day, everybody. Stay safe. And of course, go Pack Go.